A pleasant morning to each and every one. Before I'll share my presentation, I'd like to acknowledge the following. Thesis Committee, Dr. Minnie M. Lianco, Advisor, Statistician, Dr. Elmer P. Calaguas, Chair, Dean, Dr. Maria Crisela A. de la Cruz, Member, Dr. Rodel T. Lorenzo, Member, Mr. Joven L. David, External Member, Professor Evelyn G. Derit, English Critic, Professor Leslie V. Torres, GS Coordinator. My name is Mrs. Gladys Joy G. Forto, currently teaching at Kojic Montessori School and taking up Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics. Hopefully and prayerfully, looking forward for best results of my manuscript and output. We all understand that because of the pandemic, there has been a revolutionary change in the educational system here in the Philippines. Schools were required to move from traditional classroom discussion to distance learning, and part of that is the development of learning modules, which leads me to my title, Development and Validation of Instructional Video Modules in Mathematics 7. Allow me to read my introduction. Mathematics has been regarded as a fundamental subject because arithmetic and logical reasoning are the basis of science and technology. For this reason, educational authorities emphasize students' proficiency in computational skills and problem solving. Charles Y. C. Ye, 2019. Mathematics from the Greek word mathema means knowledge, study. Learning includes the study of the such topics as quantity, number theory, structure, algebra, space, geometry, and change analysis. Mathematics as the basis of science and technology. Why? Because mathematics provides methods of organizing and structuring knowledge so that when applied to technology, it allows scientists and engineers to produce systematic, reproducible, and transmittable knowledge. For example, technology transfer or transfer of ideas, methods from the transfer of technology based from statistical designs. Statistical methods for experimental design were used to improve productivity. Simulation and computational modeling. Mathematical and computational analysis is an essential tool in product design and system development. For example, in oil exploration, automotive engine design, and aircraft. It is also important in statistical quality improvement, manpower, education, and training. Also, critical thinking in math, the objectives analysis, and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. Analysis, interpretation, conclusion, explanation, self-regulation, open-mindedness, and problem solving. For educators, the COVID-19 pandemic is a quintessential adaptive and transformative challenge, one for which there is no pre-configured playbook that can guide appropriate responses. Education leaders must swiftly design responses and with specific contexts in mind as the pandemic runs its course, Reimers 2020. As I have mentioned earlier, there has been a revolutionary change in the classroom setup. We, as educators, solemnly or have the solemn responsibility to teach and educate our students regardless of the circumstances we are into. Due to COVID-19 outbreaks, academic institutions have been forced to entirely cancel face-to-face teaching, including laboratories and other learning experiences. As a mitigation step against the risk posed by the coronavirus, Mohammed, Kidir, Nazir, and Vijayan 2020. Effect of COVID-19. Disturbances in the natural learning process between students and teachers and the cancellation of learning assessments impact the psychology of students and decrease the quality of student skills, Hasib 1 2021. Therefore, many countries have rolled out multiple learning modalities, including those that require no technology or technologies that are more commonly available. As mentioned in the study of Chi in 2020, despite the calls for an academic freeze due to the coronavirus outbreak, the Department of Education still stands that education should not be compromised. Education cannot wait, says DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones. So the government utilized a distance learning technique to maintain the education of millions of Filipino students. So for the continuity of education in the Philippines, the Department of Education implemented the modular distance learning program to fulfill its mission and vision of providing quality education to every Filipino learner. Daniel and Sumawang 2020. Results indicated that modular cooperative learning has a positive impact on the student's performance in mathematics. This implies that learning improves if educators become more creative and innovative in applying the principles of outcomes based education and equip students with the necessary skills the first or the 21st century demands from them. Cabrera 2020. What is the motivation of the researcher? According to Christopher, 2019, digital system learning media was designed to enhance students' learning, including modules, video tutorials, problem training, experimental simulations, and online consultations. Not only that, but the teacher may also improve the effectiveness and interest of the teaching and learning process. Digital tools. Liao et al. 2017 previously examined the effects of digital tools and resources on elementary school students' success in Taiwan. They synthesized research comparing the impact of digital learning, technology, tools, and resources, and conventional instruction on primary school students' success, taking into account quantitative and qualitative data. From 48 studies involving over 5,000 students, 44 or 92% of the 48 studies found positive results in a computer assisted intervention, whereas 8% found negative impacts in favor of traditional education. Under digital tools, I opted to use instructional videos. Muniandi et al. 2015 incorporated videos as teaching materials in their study. They found a significant learning improvement happens mainly if an explanation about the video is included. This supported the study of Tan and Pierce 2011, who found out that YouTube is an effective and valid platform to support and enhance students' learning when used it. Further explanation about the content of videos is given to students. For my theoretical framework, this research is based on a theory generated from a collection of data. Sweller, Van Marenboer, and Paas 2019 developed ideas based on cognitive load theory. According to David 2015, cognitive load theory is the amount of mental effort involved in working memory. For my conceptual framework, the paradigm of the study presented the flow of the research conducted. The development of the instructional video modules involves 6 stages. Letter A, collecting information and planning for the instructional video modules. Letter B, identifying the learning competencies. Letter C, constructing the structure of the lessons. Letter D, creating Canva presentations. Letter E, recording the video. And letter F, editing the video. For the paradigm of the study, first, I have development. Letter A, collecting information and planning for the instructional video modules. Letter B, identifying the learning competencies. Letter C, constructing the structure of the lessons. Letter D, creating Canva presentations. Letter E, recording the video. And letter F, editing the video. For the validation, Group 1, one school director with Master of Arts in Education, major in mathematics, 3 master teacher in mathematics, 5 subject teachers in mathematics, and 1 English critic. For the group 2, 3 ICT experts who will scrutinize and check the technical aspect of the instructional video modules. For the instructional video module, this is the final copy of the instructional video module validated by the experts based on the evaluation skills present in the evaluation tool. For the research problems, this study aims to develop and validate an instructional video module in Mathematics 7. It sought to answer the following questions. How may the instructional video modules be developed? Moreover, how may the instructional video modules be evaluated in terms of content, design format, technological quality, and pedagogy? For the research method, the study employed the research and development design in crafting the instructional video module, which focus upon a given design, development, or evaluation model or process and aims to produce context-specific knowledge. Ritchie and Klein, 2007. The research tool, the validity and acceptability of the video module, the researcher used the evaluation instrument for topics to be included in the digital education, DE online digital e-learning ODEL, module and evaluation rating sheet for DE and ODEL, provided by the Graduate Studies of Pampanga State Agricultural University. So the first set of evaluators used the first tool. It was used to determine if the topics to be included were essential and non-essential. Using the formula CVR, E minus N over 2 all over N minus 2, the content validity ratio was identified. On the other hand, the second tool was evaluated the instructional video modules in the following parameters: content, design format, technical, and pedagogy. Each parameter consisted of items, descriptions, which could be related yes or no. The research gap. Polikoff 2019 co-authored a report in December from Thomas B. Fordham Institute that argued in addition to their weak alignment with standards, supplemental materials don't always provide strong assessments, are not cognitively demanding, and can do a poor job of supporting diverse learners. For my evaluators, the first set of evaluators are composed of 12 teachers who are currently teaching mathematics for 5 years. The second set of respondents were divided into 2 groups. The first group, as I have mentioned a while ago, 1 school director with a Master of Arts in Education, major in mathematics, 3 master teacher in mathematics, and 5 subject teachers, and 1 English critic. All evaluators were also master's degree holders in mathematics and have a minimum of 5 years of teaching experience. On the other hand, the second group consists of 3 ICT experts who scrutinize and check the technical aspect of the instructional video module. For the CVR results, from the left side, this is the formula. So as you can see, these are the results of the content validity ratio evaluated by 12 mathematics teachers of different schools from private and public. Topics in the instructional video are the ones without the yellow mark. Okay, this contained 0.56 minimum value. Okay. For the results and discussions, table 1.1, stages in the development of instructional videos, stages description, are the results. Letter A, collecting information and planning for the materials. B, identification of the competencies. C, constructing the structure of the lessons. D, creating Canva presentations. E, recording the video. F, editing the video. For stage A, collecting information and planning for the materials. To collect information, the researchers searched the net regarding procedures on how to make videos. Sample videos were also viewed to help plan for the presentations and designs of the material. This was supported by the research of Carman, 2016, that produced teacher-made tutorial videos by observing findings on different teaching methods to create compelling tutorial videos. Stage B, identification of competencies. In this stage, the researcher listed the learning competencies from the results in computing the content validity ratio from the first to the fourth quarter in Mathematics 7. The competencies were used as content topics in each video. Topics with a minimum value with 12 validators, 0.56. The table and results can be seen on separate pages of the manuscript. Stage C, constructing the structure of the lessons. The initial activity under this stage was constructing the flow of discussion by following the lesson plan structure. A brief explanation of the lesson's objective was first done, followed by the presentation of the lesson through illustrations and other graphical presentations. Darling Hammond and Zielinski further supported this method, and Goldman 2014 stated that using technology, such as video tutorials, provides multiple means and methods for learners to grasp traditionally tricky concepts. Stage D, creating the Canva presentations. Upon finishing the flow of the lesson, the researcher created Canva presentations of the lesson that serve as the guide in making the video. The layout of the text and graphics, illustrations of examples, and interval of slides are considered under this particular stage. Stage E, recording the video. A laptop, mouse, AirPods, and ring light were used to record the video. Canva application was used for the presentation of the lessons. The researcher used the Zoom platform to record the discussions on each lesson. Stage F, editing the video. The researcher viewed the recorded video to check if all its objectives were achieved. The editing process was done if things in the video had to be changed or revised. All the recorded videos were transferred to a laptop where the editing process took place because this way it is easy to locate the files. A folder was created on the laptop where all exported videos were saved. All videos saved were uploaded to Google Drive for easy access. For Table 2.1, descriptive statistics on the validation of the instructional video module in terms of content, it displays the evaluation on the content quality. The data revealed that all statements were described as yes. This implies that the evaluation result on content quality for the first time gave the material a good remark. Indicatively, no need for revisions. This finding was reinforced by Steffes and Duverger 2012, who stressed out that benefits of correct design of videos that could be supplemental to learning. Finding also implies that the developed videos pass the evaluation on content quality and is suited to be used as an instructional material in teaching Mathematics 7. For Table 2.2, descriptive statistics on the validation of the instructional video module in terms of design format, displays the evaluation and the design format of the module. It shows that all statements obtain a mode of 2, which describe as yes. This means that the evaluation result and the design format quality for the first time gave the material a good remark. Indicatively, no need for revisions. The production style of instructional videos varies widely, and researchers have tried to identify and classify different designing and developing video lessons for online learning. For Table 2.3, descriptive statistics on the validation of the instructional video module in terms of pedagogy, displays the evaluation of the pedagogical aspect of the module. The given data shows that a mode of 2 were marked all in the statement parameters, which describe as yes. This means that the evaluation result on the design format quality for the first time gave the material a good remark. Indicatively, no need for revisions. This result was affirmed by that of Siri 2015, that kind of e-learning material that is used in education is usually represented by the instructional videos that are described as lectures presented in videos. For Table 2.4, descriptive statistics on the validation of the instructional video module in terms of technical, displays the evaluation of the technological aspect of the module. It shows that the mode in all statements is 2, which describe as yes. This implies that the evaluation result on the design format for the first time gave the material a good remark. Indicatively, no need for revisions. According to Kumar and Raha 2010, that the integration of technology in teaching is a vital segment of learning that makes education efficient and effective. Implications to education. The study's findings give an avenue to the integration of instructional videos in teaching mathematics. The impact of digital videos on our culture is undeniable. Monthly audience numbers for online video sharing sites such as YouTube, Vimeo, and MetaCafe are millions. With the popularity of digital videos growing, it seems natural that this is well-known and widely used platform should be extended into the educational system. Today's students use educational videos to learn everything from basic skills like changing attire to the latest dance craze. Surprisingly, millennials account for 92% of the digital video viewing audience. Abstract topics that were once difficult to teach and learn have become more approachable and understood due to the availability of good educational video platforms for online learning. Conclusions. Based on the study's findings, the following conclusions were reached. Number one, the development of the instructional videos was done by incorporating 6 stages, namely collecting information and planning for the materials, identification of the competencies, constructing the structure of the lesson, creating Canva presentation, recording the video, and editing the video. The instructional videos have passed the evaluation and all statements obtained a yes remark on the 4 categories, which were content quality, design format, quality, technical quality, and pedagogical quality, which means it can be used as a supplemental material. Recommendations in line with the findings and conclusions that were drawn, the following are hereby recommended. Number one, mathematics teachers who would like to develop instructional videos as their aid in teaching should consider the phases and steps used in this study since they were proven to be effective based on the findings of this research. Number two, in the evaluation of the developed instructional materials, the researcher recommends that educators should be motivated to utilize other approaches in teaching, such as the use of instructional videos, and to develop instructional innovations that will address the learning needs of the students. These are the first set of evaluators' pictures of essential and non-essential topics among the 12 math teachers. Pictures with Mr. Angelito Cabrera, EPS Division of Mabalacat City, the first person to discuss the permission to utilize the modules of Mabalacat City. After series of meetings, my request was forwarded to the higher office. Pictures with Dr. Sandy de Guzman, EPS, LRMDS Division of Mabalacat City. At this point, the EPS LRMDS Division of Mabalacat City received my letter and finally issued me the permission to use the modules of Mabalacat from first to fourth quarter. During this time, I asked the principal too of Mabalacat Community High School, Dr. Elenita S. Polidario, to request her good office to allow her Mathematics 7 teachers to evaluate the instructional video modules from first to fourth quarter. These are the pictures with Dr. Felix L. Alegado, School Director, Professor 3, one of the second set of evaluators of my instructional video module, who gave me an excellent remark. Pictures of the second set of evaluators, IT experts, 3 IT experts who scrutinized my instructional video module in terms of the technological aspect, who gave also the best remark. And these are the pictures of the second set of evaluators, math teachers and experts of different schools. Another set of pictures from math teachers and experts. And these are the sample video modules. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you and God bless. Stay safe. Bye.